Welcome back to my channels, everybody. This is Gault. I am the author of My Journey to the Fountain of Youth, and it's a book that you can get on Amazon, and it has a lot of great tips on how to look and feel as young as possible. And one of those tips is to get resistance training, and this is part 4 of my 4-part series of resistance training. So I actually put out already one on the chest and the triceps, one on the back and the biceps, one on the shoulders, and this week we're going to talk about the dreaded leg day. I know everyone, it seems to be the one part of the body that people don't like to work out, but it's one of the most important ones, so you need to do it, you need to get it done. So I'm going to show you 6 of my favorite exercises and a quick routine, but I do recommend going either to a gym, talking to a personal trainer, having them put a plan together for you, or also looking at beachbody.com or other YouTubers out there. Some great YouTubers out there that have great videos on working out. The biggest thing to do is to mix it up. You don't want to just go into the gym and get on the elliptical and then jump off and do a couple bench press and go home. You want to actually mix it up. So what I do, just so you know my routine, on day 1, which would be Monday, I typically will do chest and tricep routine, and then I'll run on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, I will do a back and bicep routine, and then I'll run on Thursday, and then Friday I'll do shoulders, and then I'll run on Saturday, and then Sunday I do legs, and then I, of course, repeat everything. And then I also try to change up the routine, so I'm not just doing the same routine all the time. So that way you confuse the muscles a little bit, you mix it up, and your muscles are going to like it, but also mentally, you're not just going to get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So that's what I recommend. Let me show you now what my favorite 6 exercises are, and I'm going to show you now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to superset 2 exercises. We're going to do set at 10 for the first exercise, set at 10 for the second exercise. We're going to do those back to back. Then we're going to wait 30 seconds, do them again, wait 30 seconds, and do them again. So we're going to do 3 sets of those 2 exercises. Then we're going to do 2 other exercises, and we'll do the same thing, and then 2 other exercises. So overall, we're going to be doing 6 different exercises. And I'm going to start off with squats and straight leg deadlifts. So what you do is you grab your dumbbells. I use dumbbells, you can use anything, but I think for this workout, dumbbells probably work better. That way you can really get a good balance of the weights. So I'm just going to grab a couple here, and I'm just going to show you the squat routine. So squat routine is, you want to get your feet out a little bit, about a little bit wider than waist, and your waist, your hips. And then you're just going to hold the 2 weights to your sides, and you're just going to go down. You want to try to keep your knees behind your toes, and try to put all your weight into your heels, and then you want to just almost like just sit down and come back up. And we're going to do a set of 10. So it looks like this. And some people are more flexible than others, and they can come down a lot further. And what you want to do is keep your chest up. You want to keep looking up. That way you're not looking down and bending. You don't want to bend your back. That'll hurt it. Okay, and then when you get those 10 done, now what we're going to do is we're going to do straight leg deadlift. This is really going to work your hamstrings in the back. So you're going to turn the weights around like that. You're going to bend at the hip. But you're going to try to keep your legs as stiff as possible, but don't lock out your knees because you don't want to have any knee problems. So almost like doing a forward fold, but with some weight in your hand. So it's going to look a little bit like this, and we're going to do a set of 10. And you always want to stand up straight when you're done. And make sure you use weight that's good for you. You want to keep your form. But you want to do heavy weights so that you basically feel it on the last 3 reps, like you really feel it well. It's got to get a little difficult or it doesn't do anything. So again, I was just using these weights as a demo. Typically you would use a lot more weight when you're doing the squats than you would do for that hamstring exercise. So, just know that your hamstring, your straight leg deadlift will probably be a bit less weight than your squats. Okay, so then you're gonna do that. You're gonna wait 30 seconds. You're gonna do those two again. You'll wait 30 seconds. You do those two again. Then you're gonna wait a full minute, and then you're gonna do the next two exercises. So the next two exercises are, well, one of them is not my favorite at all, but it does a great job. It does hurt a little bit, and it's called a split squat. So let me show you how that looks. So you're gonna put one leg forward and one leg back. Let me get to the side, it might be better. And you're gonna put the weights in between. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down like that, so you're at a 95-degree angle, and come back up. And you really feel it in the quads. And then when you're done, you're going to switch the legs and do another 10 on the other side. And you won't want your knee to go over in front of your toes. You want to try to keep a 90-degree angle there. And done. So when you're done with that, we're going to go to the next one, which is a sumo squat. So sumo squat, you typically use one weight. So normally you would go and get a bigger dumbbell, and you're just going to hold it like this. You're going to put your legs out, and your toes are going to point out about 45 degrees outward. So you're going to look like a duck, kind of. And you're going to spread your legs out. And what you're going to do is you're going to just bend down like this. And you're going to do a set of 10. And again, some people are more flexible and come down further. I'm not that flexible, which is why I do yoga. I'm trying to get more flexible. It's just been years of neglect on the stretching part, and I'm just trying to get it back now. And I think I lost count, but regardless of what I just did, you're going to do 10 of them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wait 30 seconds, do those two exercises again, wait 30 seconds, do those exercises again, and then you're going to wait a full minute, and we're going to do the last two exercises. And this one's a bear, this next one, it's almost like a split squats. It's called reverse lunges, and then we're going to go into calf raises. So let me show you the reverse lunges. Maybe it's better from the side too. You're just going to kick your foot back. So you're going to hold the weights on your side. And again, this is one where you have two legs. So you have to do one side and then the other. And you want to do the same thing. Keep 95-degree angles if you can. Keep your knee behind your toe. Don't let it go in front. And also want to make it over the toe. So you don't want to have the knee outside or inside. That goes with both of those exercises. You want to keep it right over the front of your foot so that you're not hurting your knee. So it looks a little bit like this. And you will feel these. And then you're going to do the other side right away. Okay, then you're going to go straight into calf raises. So You're gonna hold on to your 2 weights. You're gonna put your toes straight ahead. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this one on the bench. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like over there. Okay, so I like to do them on the bench actually, but you can always stand up and do these. Basically, you want to keep your feet nice and straight, 95-degree angles. Again, there's a little pattern here, and that's all to keep pressure off your knees so you don't get hurt. And what you're gonna do is just put one dumbbell on one knee, one on the other, like that, and then you're just gonna lift up your heel, and you're gonna really feel it in your calf. You want to hold it there for a second. You're gonna do a set of 10. And again, you just really want to feel it in your calf. So my heel's coming up, my toes are staying on the ground. And then you do a set of 10. I think that was 10, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, you get the point. So you're gonna do those 2 exercises. Again, same pattern. You'll wait 30 seconds. You'll do them again, wait 30 seconds, do them again, and then you're done. One thing I didn't really talk about, and I'll talk about it in an upcoming video, is before you work out, you want to make sure you do some ballistic stretching, get the body moving, jog in place a little bit like that. I'll show you some in an upcoming video, what you should do before you start lifting, and then after you lift, you want to do some more static stretching, like a forward fold and stretching out your shoulders and stuff like that. And I'll show you that in the upcoming video, but you want to make sure that you do stretching before and after, but there are different types of stretching. So you want to do the ballistic stretching before, which is you're moving around, and then you want to do the static stretching afterwards. And I'll explain all that in the upcoming video, but until then, I will see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe and click on the notification button to get all this great content that's coming up every week. Thank you.